The dirtiest places on Earth, you won't believe number 3. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something a little different. We're talking about the dirtiest countries in the world. We're talking trash mountains, smog clouds you can practically see from space, and maybe, just maybe, a few questionable smells along the way. Don't worry, we'll keep it lighthearted and fun, but seriously, some of these are wild. Let's get started. Alright, first up we've got Country A. This place is a sensory overload in the best way possible. The streets are alive with the hustle and bustle of daily life. Vendors shouting out their wares, the aroma of street food wafting through the air, and the constant hum of conversation. It's a place where every corner has a story to tell. Now I'm not saying it's a competition, but if it was, they'd be off to a strong start. The sheer energy here is palpable. People are always on the move, navigating through the crowded streets with a kind of grace that comes from years of practice. It's almost like a dance, a chaotic yet beautiful ballet of human activity. But if it was, they'd be off to a strong start. The locals are incredibly resilient, adapting to their environment with ease. They interact with each other in ways that are both practical and heartwarming. It's a community that thrives on connection, even amidst the chaos. Legend has it that the locals here can tell what you had for breakfast just by looking at your shoes. The streets are a tapestry of stories, each footprint a chapter in the ongoing saga of daily life. The wear and tear on the shoes tell tales of long journeys, hard work, and the relentless pace of urban living. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but seriously, bring your heavy-duty boots for this one, folks. The streets here are not for the faint of heart. They're rugged, raw, and real. Every step is an adventure, and you'll need the right gear to navigate it all. Think of it as urban hiking, where the terrain is unpredictable and the obstacles are many. We're talking sidewalks that double as obstacle courses, and don't even get me started on the pigeons. These birds are the unofficial mascots of the streets, adding another layer of complexity to your journey. They dart in and out, scavenging for food, and sometimes it feels like they're in on some kind of inside joke that only they understand. They're practically building condos out of the trash. It's a sight to behold, really. The pigeons have adapted to urban life in ways that are both fascinating and a little bit unsettling. They make the most out of the chaos, turning trash into treasure. It's a reminder that life finds a way, even in the most unexpected places. Next up, we're heading to Country B, a place where the air quality is about as clear as my grandma's plastic-wrapped furniture. We're talking smog so thick you can practically taste it. They say you can see the Great Wall of China from space, but in Country B you can see their pollution from space. I'm not sure if that's something to brag about, but hey, at least they're memorable, right? Hold your nose, everyone, because we're about to dive into Country C. This place takes recycling to a whole new level. Or maybe they just forgot about it entirely. We're talking mountains of trash so high they could give Everest a run for its money. I'm talking landfills that are basically tourist attractions at this point. Hey, maybe they're onto something. Who needs the Eiffel Tower when you've got a trash heap that's visible from space? Chapter 4. Country D. Breathe deep, maybe not. Welcome to a place where the air is so thick you might just need a chisel to carve your way through it. This is not your average smog. This is the kind of pollution that makes you question your life choices. Alright, pack your inhalers, folks, because Country D is not for the faint of lung. Imagine stepping outside and feeling like you've walked into a giant ashtray. The locals have adapted, though. You'll see them donning masks like it's a fashion statement, and inhalers are practically an accessory here. We're talking air quality that'll make you wish you'd invested in that oxygen bar membership. The car exhaust fumes are so dense you could almost bottle them up and sell them as a new fragrance. Ode to pollution. And let's not forget the industrial smokestacks, belching out smoke like they're competing in some twisted contest. I'm pretty sure you could cut the air with a knife here, and I'm not talking about a fancy butter knife, I'm talking a machete. The smog is so thick it feels like you're walking through a cloud of misery. People squint just to see a few feet ahead, and the buildings look like they're shrouded in a perpetual fog. On the bright side, at least you'll never lose your car in a parking lot. Just follow the trail of exhaust fumes. It's like a breadcrumb trail, but instead of leading you to safety, it leads you to your vehicle, which is probably contributing to the haze. So if you're planning a visit, maybe consider bringing a portable air purifier. Trust me, your lungs will thank you. Chapter 5. Country E. Don't drink the water, or touch it. Get ready to stock up on bottled water because in Country E, the tap water is about as clear as mud. We're talking H2O. What's in this? I'm pretty sure I saw a fish wearing a gas mask swimming in there. On the bright side, at least you'll never have to worry about sharks. They took one look at this water and said, nope, not even for $1 million. Chapter 6. Country F. Watch your step. Welcome to Country F, where the streets are paved with, well, let's just say you don't want to know. This place is like an obstacle course for your senses. Dodge the puddles of questionable origin, leap over the overflowing trash cans, and whatever you do, don't look down. It's like a game of real-life Frogger, except instead of logs and turtles, you're dodging used chewing gum and mystery spills. Alright, brace yourselves because we're about to talk about public restrooms in Country G. Let's just say you might want to pack your own hazmat suit for this one. We're talking questionable smells, questionable stains, and a whole lot of questionable decisions. Honestly, you're better off finding a nice bush. At least you know what you're getting yourself into with a bush. Country H, where littering isn't just a bad habit, it's practically a national sport. They say one man's trash is another man's treasure, but in Country H, it's everyone's problem. We're talking streets that look like a confetti parade exploded, except instead of confetti, it's candy wrappers and cigarette butts. Hey, at least they're colorful, right? Next stop, Country 1, where the public transportation will have you questioning your life choices. We're talking buses that smell like old gym socks and subways that are stickier than a marshmallow factory explosion. Honestly, you're better off walking. Just make sure you wear shoes you don't mind sacrificing to the cleanliness gods. You know those beautiful pristine tourist spots you see in the brochures? Yeah, well, Country J didn't get the memo. We're talking ancient ruins that are now home to more pigeons than stones, and beaches that are more plastic than sand. Hey, at least you can get a head start on your tan while you're dodging the trash. Alright foodies, you might want to sit this one out. Country K is not for the weak of stomach. We're talking street food vendors with hygiene standards that would make a health inspector faint, and restaurants where the 5-second rule is more like the 5-minute rule. Hey, at least it builds character, right? Pack your hand sanitizer and maybe a hazmat suit, because the beaches in Country L are not for the faint of heart or stomach. We're talking sand that's more cigarette butt than seashell, and water that's about as clear as a mud puddle after a rainstorm. Hey, at least you won't have to fight for a spot on the sand. Chapter 13. Country M Parks and Rec. You know those peaceful, picturesque parks you see in movies? Yeah, well, Country M didn't get the memo. We're talking swings held together by duct tape and prayers, and trash cans so overflowing they're practically begging for mercy. Hey, at least it's a good place to work on your dodgeball skills. Dodging rogue frisbees and rogue pigeons is practically a national pastime. Chapter 14. Country N Markets, where the smells are pungent and the prices are also pungent. Get ready to haggle for your life and your sense of smell. The markets in Country N are not for the faint of heart. We're talking fish that's been sitting out in the sun longer than I've been alive, and vegetables that are more dirt than actual vegetable. Hey, at least it's an authentic experience, right? Chapter 15. Country O, the grand finale of filth, and last but not least, we've arrived at Country O, the grand champion of questionable cleanliness. This place takes everything we've seen so far and cranks it up to 11. We're talking streets that are an obstacle course of mystery substances, air that'll make you wish you brought a gas mask, and public restrooms that are better left unexplored. Congratulations, Country O, you've earned your spot on the dirtiest countries list. So, you still want to travel the world? It's a big, beautiful place out there, filled with countless adventures waiting to be had. From the bustling streets of Tokyo to the serene beaches of the Maldives, the world is your oyster. But as we've seen, not every destination is pristine. Some places come with their own set of challenges, and that's what makes travel so exciting and unpredictable. And there you have it, folks. We've taken you on a whirlwind tour of the 15 dirtiest countries in the world. But remember, dirt is just a part of the story. It's the people, the culture, the food, and the experiences that truly define a place. So, don't let a little grime deter you from exploring these incredible destinations. The 15 dirtiest countries in the world. Each one has its own unique charm and character, whether it's the vibrant markets of India, the historic streets of Egypt, or the lush landscapes of Indonesia. There's always something new to discover. Embrace the chaos, the unexpected, and the unfamiliar. That's what makes travel so enriching. Now, before you go canceling all your travel plans, remember, this was all in good fun. Every country has its quirks, and that's what makes them special. The key is to be prepared and to approach each new place with an open mind and a sense of adventure. After all, the best stories come from the most unexpected experiences. Every country has its quirks, and hey, a little dirt never hurt anyone, right? It's all part of the journey. Think of it as a badge of honor, a testament to your adventurous spirit. So laugh it off, make memories, and cherish every moment no matter how messy it might be. Just maybe pack some hand sanitizer and a strong stomach, and you'll be good to go. A little preparation goes a long way. With the right mindset and a few essentials in your bag, you'll be ready to tackle any challenge that comes your way. So gear up, stay positive, and let the adventures begin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring you more exciting content. Share your thoughts, tell us about your own travel experiences, and let us know what you'd like to see next. We're always eager to hear from you. See you in the next adventure. Until then, keep exploring, stay curious, and never stop discovering the wonders of our amazing world. Safe travels, and we'll catch you on the next journey.